Hey folks, lyarri here. Today we're reacting to I Tried the Soulja Boy Smart Glasses by Curtis Connor. Excited for this? I don't know. I know Soulja Boy is known for doing weird, silly brand knockoff things like the game console. Excited to see the smart glasses version of this. Smart glasses are interesting technology. Um, let's go. Or crank that, I guess.
New merch alert! It's the Curtis Town Driving
Wow.
School. Look how cool you'll look driving in your car. And we've got it in crew necks as well, so you can drive your haters crazy with how good you look. And finally, a please be nice to me bumper sticker. So no matter how bad you drive, people are legally not allowed to
That's
honk
actually
at you.
really
Available
funny.
now at curtisconnor.com. See ya!
Let's go.
Hey, folks. You know that feeling you get when you experience a piece of art that is so incredibly profound and moving that you know for a fact that your life as you know it will never be the same ever again? Because that's how I felt the first time I heard Crank That Soulja Boy by Soulja Boy Tell 'Em. Soulja Boy, or as he likes to call himself, the first rapper with an iPhone.
The first rapper with the iPhone.
Oh, what the fuck? Exploded onto the music scene in 2007 with his smash hit Crank That Soulja Boy. Its success due mostly to websites like SoundClick and MySpace. Soulja Boy, whose real name is DeAndre Way, was DeAndre way ahead of his time in terms of marketing. He was the first artist to truly embrace the power of social media. He'll tell you he's the first artist to do a lot of things.
The first rapper with his own star.
I was the first artist to work with Domingo.
I was the first rapper on YouTube.
I'm the first rapper on Twitch.
The first rapper with the iPhone.
I'm the first
You were the
rapper
first.
with Instagram badges.
Soulja Boy would go as far as to edit the metadata in his songs to whichever songs were popular at the time. So when people searched for a popular song on LimeWire and went to download it, they were actually downloading Soulja Boy's Crank That. I'm sure there's some poor bastard out there who tried downloading Irreplaceable by Beyonce, but they ended up downloading Crank That Soulja Boy, and to this day they're just like, yeah, Beyonce sounded really different in that song. And oh, Crank That had an awesome dance to go along with it. This song was going #1. I hate to admit that when this song came out, I would usually listen to the Screamo cover of Crank That.
That is
But I now know that
is
was
crazy.
wrong of me to do so. So
I want to apologize.
Crank That was nominated for Best Rap Song at the Grammys. He then released his debut album, SouljaBoyTellEm.com, with songs like Ya and Report Card. And the year after that, he would release his sophomore album, I Soulja Boy Tell 'Em, with the iconic Turn My Swag On and my personal favorite, Kiss Me Through the Phone. 6'7" Yo, hold on. Dude, as if Soulja Boy was the first rapper to say 6'7", dude. He's a trailblazer. No! But after his sophomore album, his music career was never able to really surpass the success of his debut single. But that doesn't necessarily mean Soulja Boy just dropped off the face of the earth. Soulja Boy has actually become quite the entrepreneur as of late, and he has even expanded beyond just making music. Which brings us to the topic of today's video. So first off, just to let you guys know, a little peek behind the curtain, peek behind the Curtis. I've actually been working on a very long video for a very long time. And that's been keeping me really busy, but I wanted to make this video because when I found out about this, I knew I had to talk about it. I'm sure most of you are aware of Soulja Boy's recent business ventures, but let's do a quick recap. In 2018, Soulja Boy released his own video game console called the Soulja Game.
They're very similar to the original PS2 controllers with 2 extra buttons. You turn on
I
the
wouldn't say
console, you're greeted
very.
with a pretty ugly UI.
This is the type of video game console like your weird distant cousin would own. This is the video game console you play in a bad dream. And by the way, the Soulja Game wasn't a video game console he made himself. It's not like Soulja Boy was like tinkering in some workshop building a game console for his adoring fans, you know? Soulja Boy built this in a cave with scraps! Soulja Boy was essentially reselling a video game emulator by a Chinese company called Ambernick, but he basically just rebranded it as the Soulja Game and sold it on his own website. The crazy part though was this emulator came preloaded with like dozens of retro video games that I know for a fact Soulja Boy did not have the rights to distribute. It's funny because he was basically doing the same thing with video games that he did with LimeWire in the past. He's just tricking people, you know what I mean? Hey, I know you're looking for Nintendo, but what about me instead? He then released some other video game consoles in the same fashion. A handheld called the Soulja Boy Mini that resembled a Game Boy, the Soulja Game Fuse that resembled an Xbox One, and a Soulja Game handheld resembling a PS Vita. And this is a common business tactic known as white labeling, where one company produces the product but another company sells it under its own name. Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and many other companies do this, and I don't inherently think it's a bad thing. Shane Dawson would tell you it's a conspiracy.
What if I told you that those organic Trader Joe cookies are literally the exact same thing as
But it makes way more sense when a huge company like Trader Joe's does white labeling, right? Because people will buy something just because it has the Trader Joe's name on it, right? That's like the thing they like, the thing they trust. I don't think anybody's rushing to buy a video game console just because it has Soulja Boy's name attached to it, you know? I'd be like seeing a commercial that's like, buy the new fucking Maroon 5 treadmill. It's like, no, what the fuck? What do they know about that? Fuck. That actually would sell really well. But if and only if they use this slogan, the Maroon 5 treadmill. Holy fucking fuck, that body of yours is absurd. Reviews of
Okay, but like, he pioneered Kiss Me Through the Phone. If he made a VR headset, like, he would know what he's doing.
Soulja Boy's video game consoles were subpar at best, and Soulja Boy has since removed these video game consoles from his website due to a potential lawsuit from Nintendo. Obviously. It's Nintendo, dude. I wouldn't fuck around with them, man. If you wear blue overalls and a red hat outside, they slit your throat in the street, okay? It's like one thing to sell an emulator. Emulator, I hardly know. But if you're selling an emulator with games on it that you do not own the rights to, Soulja Boy, that's what we in the business call a crime. And Soulja Boy would never commit a crime. Oh. Ah. All right. Holy fuck. All right, never mind. The backlash and the lawsuits have not deterred Mr. Tellum from releasing new, state-of-the-art products for his adoring fans. And obviously, Soulja Boy is going to try to capitalize on the most recent craze in the tech world. And he did exactly that by releasing his very own pair of smart glasses. Yeah, introducing the Soulja Boy AI smart glasses. For the low, low price of $109, you can level up your vision with these sleek, stylish smart glasses made by Soulja Boy himself. Well, he didn't make them. Obviously, he didn't make them himself. But he bought them from China himself. And he's selling them for a profit on his website himself. Soulja Boy, more like middleman. Experience the future of tech and style with Soulja Boy AI smart glasses. Perfect for fans and tech enthusiasts. These innovative glasses offer hands-free music control, live performance enhancements, performance enhancements? Okay. Did the Soulja Boy glasses give you a bonus? Like one of those fucking, like, gas station rhino pills, dude? Let's fucking go. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna be cranking my Soulja Boy. Live performance enhancements with our patented Soulja Boy technology. Seamless.
Okay, but like, that makes sense. He literally made Crank That Soulja Boy. Like, personally, if you don't get out while wearing them, then I don't really get the point.
Social media connectivity.
Even if you don't have one.
Designed to blend cutting-edge technology with street-smart aesthetics. They are a must-have for anyone looking to stay ahead of the curve. Whether you're on the go or in the studio, elevate your lifestyle with Soulja Boy's signature blend of music and innovation. Get yours today and step up your game. Wow. Pretty cool, right? Yes! I thought so as well. So I immediately went to purchase a pair of these fuckers. And this is when things got really confusing. I put in all my shipping information. That worked fine. But whenever I went to actually pay for the glasses, a pop-up would appear that said, there was a problem with your payment. This payment method is not available right now. Try another payment method or contact the site to complete your purchase. So I tried another credit card.
You would think
and
that,
then another
like,
credit card.
he'd be good at
and then
taking your money.
Another credit card. And then I went to the grocery store and signed up for another credit card. And I tried that credit card. And I tried PayPal. And I tried another credit card. None of them worked. Soulja Boy, you could be showing off way more stacks of cash on your fucking website if the thing actually goddamn worked. But I just figured it wasn't working because I'm Canadian. My Canadians will understand this, but a lot of websites just don't accept Canadian cards. It's kind of a hidden perk about being Canadian. So I messaged my manager who lives in the States, and I asked him if he could purchase a pair of these specs, but the same pop-up appeared for him as well. So I think Soulja Boy's website is just straight up broken, which wouldn't surprise me because this website, and I'm sorry to say it, this website sucks balls. Dude, there's a plans and pricing page on Soulja Boy's website, and this is the whole page. Choose your pricing plan.
Oh.
Okay. I guess I choose that one. Tough decision. That's the only fucking option, dude. It's just a silver membership for $5 every month. What do I get?
A lot.
What does it do? What
Silver.
the fuck? Do I need a silver membership to buy a pair of these fucking glasses? Because I'll do it, Soulja Boy. I would also love to meet the person who actually purchased this membership. Hey, sweetheart. Did it hurt? Did what hurt? Enough to break the ice. Can I buy you a drink? Ew. No. Careful with your poisonous words, sweetheart. You're talking to a SouljaBoy.net silver member.
Excuse me, sir. Your card
I'm so
declined.
sorry.
Fuck, are you serious?
Oh.
Is there any chance you guys accept SouljaBoy.net silver memberships?
Sorry, buddy. We only accept cash or credit card. Or gold membership.
What? Here, I have a SouljaBoy.net gold membership. You can put it on my tab. How?
No.
It's you! There's also a blog page on his website that has a bunch of posts that is clearly written by
inspired.
AI. There's also a members page where members can view and follow other members, leave comments, and more. You know it's bad when something lists 2 things you can do and then says, and more. Got it. So there's only the 2 things I can do? That's what that means, I think. But
Pretty
even
much.
with all these red flags, and I'm sorry to sound like Velma here, but I need these glasses! Bro, I even messaged the chatbot on the website and said, please help, I want to buy the glasses. But I never got a response. And it's even more fucked up because there was a little green dot on the profile picture. That means Soulja Boy was online and he fucking ignored me. Kissed me through the phone? How about I punch you through the computer? Luckily for me, Soulja Boy drop ships all of his shitty tech products, and the glasses pages on his website actually list the specific SKU number of this product that he is drop shipping, essentially. So I was able to search that on Google, and I was able to track down these exact glasses on a different website. And everything I've seen about these glasses looks terrible. Slow down! What the fuck? I'm gonna throw up. What the fuck was that? I feel like I just watched the fucking movie from The Ring, dude. I'm gonna get a phone call in a second. It's gonna be Soulja Boy kissing me. Okay, if you slow the video down, it looks like you
There's
can
so
look
much
at
going
something
on.
while wearing the glasses and say, tell me what I'm looking at. And then the glasses will tell you. Is that what smart glasses do? I honestly have no clue. I've never worn smart glasses. I don't really see the appeal. I really hope smart glasses don't become a thing that everybody wears. Everybody walking around like, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Fucking Jack Skellington-ass behavior, bro. I am a little confused though, because most of the features they show in that super fast video, they're on an app. But the whole appeal of smart glasses, according to the Soulja Boy blog post, was to lower the amount of time spent on your phone. So what the fuck, man? And according to a post from Soulja Boy himself, he traveled all the way to Japan and China to get the most advanced technology for these glasses.
I'm the type of that'll fly to Tokyo, fly to China, just so we can have the best technology. I do it.
What do the stacks of cash have to do with that?
So base.
Could you imagine an actual tech CEO doing that? Hi, Mark Zuckerberg here. At Meta, we're dedicated to working with the most intelligent people in the world to bring you the most sophisticated and advanced technology available, even though your broke ass can't even afford it. Yeah. Plug. What do you know about that shit? Nothing. Broke ass? Never met a guy richer than me. What can I say? Got your girl smoking my meat, calling her Sweet Baby Ray. Let's watch this next video about Soulja Boy's big China trip.
China is ahead of us
No
10
way.
years in technology. So it's 2025 in America right now. China is in the year 2035 when it comes to technology. If you don't believe me, go over there and see it for yourself.
Stop. Stop showing me the money. Okay, so yeah, according to him, China is...
How else are you supposed to know that he's reliable if you don't know how much money he has? Only good people have money. It's so true. Never seen something different. Totally.
is 10 years ahead of the US in terms of technology. And he went to China to find the best technology for his smart glasses. Therefore, these Soulja Boy smart glasses are 10 years ahead of the Meta smart glasses.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, these are gonna give me a boner. So I ordered these high-tech glasses a few weeks ago, and I've got some good news, but I've also got some bad news. Bad news, they showed up. Yeah, they showed up. I got the Soulja Boy Tell 'em smart glasses. But the good news, I got them for $20 cheaper than I would have if Soulja Boy's website was working. And I can use the $20 I saved for 4 months of a silver membership. Well, am I about to rewind a Muhammad Ali fight? Because it's time to unbox. And what does unbox start with? You! First off, can we take a second to appreciate how beautiful this packaging is? People love when companies go
crazy.
above and beyond, but there's something to be said about going below and within. So the box contains the glasses and a glasses case, as well as a little box containing the charging cord and directions, and not a single mention of our pal Soulja Boy, by the way. But for some reason, my first thought was to do a sniff test,
You bought
and
the
they
drop
smell
shit.
really weird. But here are the glasses, guys. Pretty fucking uggo if you ask me. Even if you don't ask me, I will still say that they're uggo. And if you're thinking to yourself,
Yeah.
whoa, these lenses are so clear I can't even see them, I'd agree with you. These
There's nothing
lenses
in
are
there.
so clean, in fact, that I can put my finger right through them. Yeah, dude, they send you the lenses and make you put them in yourself. Oh, and guess if it was super annoying and difficult to get the lenses into the glasses. Soulja Boy, if I wanted to get really upset at a thing I just bought, I'd go to IKEA.
I hate those meatballs.
That's not true.
Okay, but like maybe that's part of why you pay $20 more when you buy it from his site, because he personally puts the lenses in for you.
Those are good balls. Another issue with putting
Totally.
the lenses in yourself is you get your grubby, filthy, dirty little fingers all over them, dude, or filthy.
Nice and dirty now.
Yeah.
But once I got everything assembled, all I had to do was plug them in and wait for them to charge. And while we wait for those to charge, I'd love to talk to you about today's sponsor, Whatnot. Folks, Whatnot is the #1 live stream shopping app where you can score trading
Crazy
cards,
segue.
electronics, toys, and way more in real time. Whatnot is like a live stream mixed with an auction, mixed with a social media platform. It's honestly a great place
That's
for
so
collectors
weird.
to connect, and I've scored insane deals on there that I would never get anywhere else.
And Whatnot is super easy and also just fun to use as well. You just tap one of the many live streams. You can join in on the chat. There's usually giveaways you can enter as well. And if something catches your eye, like this cute little Togepi card is, because that's my wife's favorite Pokemon, all you have to do is swipe to bid, and let's go, dude. I just friggin' won the cute Togepi card. Yeah.
And with over 100 categories, Whatnot has
Interesting.
something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Get $15 off your first purchase anywhere on the app by simply scanning the QR code on screen right here or clicking the link in my description. So for example, if you were to buy this Ascended Heroes pack
No
for
way.
$14, with your $15 off, dude, that's a free pack of Pokemon cards, which is an insane deal, obviously. Plus, if you
True.
follow me on Whatnot, you will automatically be entered to win $1,000 in Whatnot credit. Dude, that could get you the friggin' Mega Charizard SIR from Phantasmal Flames. And you'll definitely want to follow me on Whatnot, because I will be doing a charity live stream at the end of the month for the Heart and Stroke Foundation, where I'll be ripping packs of Pokemon, Digimon, and I'll also be auctioning off merch and items from past videos. All right, thank you so much to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. And look at that, I think my glasses are all charged. Let's check them out.
Hello,
That
chat.
was
The
fast.
glasses have been charged.
They
How
charge
do I
so
look?
quickly.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
You're ugly, you're disgusting.
Look like I should be in Death Cab for Cutie or something. I will say
That's
right
real.
now, these are some foggy fucking glasses, man. It looks like someone just ate chicken wings and just started massaging the lenses. It's so fucking gross. Yeah, there's like scratches and shit. It's
So
like
literally what he
thumbprints. It's
did,
pretty
though.
gross. Maybe that's just how
Yeah.
glasses are. I don't know. I guess like, do I need these anyway? These could just be like lensless. Or well, no. The Soulja Boy website says that there's augmented reality capabilities. Prominent feature of the Soulja Boy AI smart glasses is their augmented reality functionality. These glasses overlay digital information onto the real world. For example, imagine receiving navigational prompts via an app, which guides you with arrows appearing in your line of sight as you stroll through a new neighborhood. How is that gonna work? These were just pieces of plastic, right? Okay. Well, POV cam activated. Let's read the instructions. Product overview. We've got the charging interface, sound hole.
Oh.
Ew, sound hole? I don't want to do that. Okay, number
Yikes.
3 is the touch zone. Okay, I guess I gotta download this fucking app. 3.9.
It's not
So the
bad.
reviews are pretty bad, but we're gonna give it a try.
I
I've
downloaded
seen
the app
worse.
and began creating my profile.
scooter got
and
like a
then,
2.
much like a guy in the process of building a decorative tower of champagne flutes, I set up the glasses.
So they're connected. Now I can put them on. Holy freaking crap, I got a boner.
I then tested out the photo taking capabilities.
Goofy ass sound, bro.
Wow. What a shitty camera. The other features weren't so easy to figure out. I like to consider myself pretty tech savvy, but these glasses were super confusing. But you'd never be able to tell from this footage.
What? What did that do?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
How do you do video?
Oh, that's how you do it. Whoa.
Do these look like smart glasses from
a distance. They kind of look just like the Ray-Bans, right? Like the Wayfarers. DeAndre Wayfarers. But no, I want to judge these fairly. And I want to see if I can go through my everyday life with just these smart glasses. So starting tomorrow, I will only be using these. But more specifically, I think I should test out all the advertised features. I want to test out the live translation feature, the live directions, because that sounds crazy. I want to try to make a phone call with these, and I want to listen to some music.
And also, just a disclaimer here, these glasses do use AI for some of its features because fucking everything does now for some reason. I bought a cheese grater the other day, had ChatGPT integration. That's not true, but you probably believe me. So I really did my best to not use these AI features while I was using the glasses. But if there's one thing I know about the current state of technology, even if you want to or not, the AI features pop up and there's kind of nothing you can do about it, which is super cool.
I love that we're putting billions of dollars and fresh water towards this. Thank you!
In an effort to offset any energy or water consumed while using these glasses, I have personally donated $1,000 to Nature Conservancy Canada. Just know my intentions were true and I really tried to not use the AI features.
So tomorrow morning begins my 24 hours
part of the
Soulja Boy smart glasses.
Is the
I'm
AI?
so excited to hop up out the bed, turn my glasses on, take a look in the mirror, say, what am I looking at right now?
It was now time to start my 24 hours in the Soulja Boy smart glasses. But before we get the day going, I gotta come clean about something. It's a little frustrating that these Soulja Boy smart glasses aren't Soulja Boy themed whatsoever. I know I didn't order them from Soulja Boy's website, but still, these are the Soulja Boy smart glasses.
Same SKU.
But as frustrating as this is, I also think this can be a really valuable teaching moment. Guys, when something in your life isn't up to your standards, you can do something about it. You don't have to sit idly by and accept mediocrity. So I took matters into my own dirty, filthy hands, and the night before my big Soulja Boy day, I made a few modifications that I felt should have been there from the beginning. Consider my swag on. So after I took my dog for a walk and had some breakfast, I decided to start my day in the most mindful, peaceful way I can imagine. Watching a bunch of Instagram reels. But this time I was listening to them through my Soulja Boy glasses. And my Instagram feed always knows exactly what to show me. Because the first video I saw was a nice nostalgic reel about 90s Halloween decorations. And the one immediately after that was a video of an old drunk European guy setting his own hair on fire. Man. We're supposed to have flying cars by now.
That's insane.
You would watch a video of a man setting his own hair on fire through Soulja Boy smart glasses.
I then decided to go through my mentions on TikTok, because usually people tag me in stuff that I should talk about on my podcast.
People look at me as soon as I walk in and they're like, who is this guy? I look like I'm going to hurt somebody.
All right.
Yeah, since you probably can't read it because the camera on the glasses are like really shitty, that third TikTok said, the random non-binary person added to every TV show to be inclusive. And I was confused why I was tagged in this TikTok. And then I opened the comment section. 40,000 likes?
I think I'm done watching videos. So I think it's important to note that I've used these glasses for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, and I'm at 62% battery. These were fully charged, and I took maybe 3 videos that were a minute each, and that drained the battery by 40%. And that's a little troubling because I'm pretty sure the website said that these would last like 12 hours. I don't even know if they'll last 12 minutes. I know I said I was going to spend the whole day in these glasses and use them for everything, but I feel like I'm going to have to take frequent breaks to just charge them up again, because these fucking suck, man. You can't just be lying like this, Soulja Boy. What if like a car company did that? And they're like, you drive for 300 miles on one tank of gas, and then you drive for like 3 miles and you go, oh, sorry, I'm out of gas. You're fucked. At least they look cool.
Hey,
I then decided to turn these smart glasses into reading glasses.
Okay, like putting Soulja Boy on it was inspired. Like they do look so much better now.
Currently on book 3 of the Red Rising series, and I've been loving it a lot, but I definitely liked it a lot less when I was reading them with Soulja Boy smart glasses. Yeah, it turns out reading a book indoors with sunglasses on kind of fucking hurts your eyes a lot, especially when those sunglasses have the words Soulja Boy written on the lenses in white paint. Just makes it a little distracting, I'll be honest. Everything I saw that day had a blurry Soulja Boy, but backwards. Yo, Aldous! Which is actually Spanish for Soulja Boy, what the fuck? So once I had a nice splitting headache, I decided to do something that doesn't require my eyeballs. That's right, guys, it was time to test out a main feature of one of these smart glasses. A phone call. So I decided to call my buddy Ted, but I didn't tell him anything, okay? He had no idea that I was calling him from the Soulja Boy smart glasses. That way we can get a totally unbiased review of the sound quality. So let's go call Ted.
Hello?
Greetings.
What, you don't want to FaceTime me?
No, I don't have the capabilities right now.
What?
How do I sound, Ted?
You sound like you're speaking out of like a hole, like a dirt hole in the ground.
That's not exactly a good
fancy
review of the sound quality.
Or honestly, just like a speaker from a car. Like it sounds like you're driving somewhere.
Well, Ted, would you believe me if I told you that I am calling you from the Soulja Boy smart glasses?
Oh no. Oh no.
No
You're calling me
way.
from the Soulja Boy smart glasses?
You!
It even sound as good.
So, does that sort of change the review you gave?
I suppose it depends on if he built it himself.
Right.
Like, did he get in there with a little soldering iron or whatever, and did he make this, or is this like, did he hire someone to make this? Because then it just sounds like he's cheaping out.
Well, it depends on what you define as making, because I think he made his way to AliExpress and he purchased a bulk order of cheap smart glasses and then marked them up on his own website. So if you classify that as making it, then yes, I think we could agree that Soulja Boy made these glasses.
I do.
So are you saying that you're like just standing in your room right now with like a ridiculous pair of glasses on right now and you're talking to me?
More or less. Yes.
Standing alone.
I'm sitting alone. But no, these glasses do a lot. These are just one of the many features I'm showcasing in my video. You can call Ted on these glasses.
Just me. Just me. It's every glasses pair has me on speed dial.
I have a huge exciting day ahead of me. I just wanted to give you a call on my SBGs, my Soulja Boy glasses, and
oh, you're doing an abbreviation now for them as well?
Yeah, of course. Because I've been wearing these for a while, and they're slowly becoming a part of me. So I need a quick way to say them because I'm gonna be saying it a lot more often.
You're like the Blue Beetle of Soulja Boy glasses. They're becoming a part of you. You know that superhero movie?
Yeah, I do know the superhero movie. What a great reference, dude.
That's kind of a crazy reference too, because I'm not like a crazy fan of like DC movies or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I like that movie, but that was a crazy reference, man. But you're right, I am sort of being Blue Beetled by the SPG.
I only bring the best to the Kurtis Connor channel.
Well, Ted, I know you're about to get into you're about to go into Waffle House.
Yeah, I'm about to go to Waffle House right now.
And I knew that because of my Soulja Boy smart glasses.
Oh, they could see you could see me from here?
Yeah, you didn't text you that beforehand. I could there's a little voice note giving me a live update of where your location is. So
what the hell? That's crazy.
And you're gonna order eggs and bacon and hash browns.
No waffles? You don't think I'm going to Waffle House for the waffles? Are you kidding me right now? You're like, oh, you're going to Waffle House and you're gonna get burger, cheese and fries. Does Soulja Boy still make music?
He makes glasses.
Well, we know that. We know that. So do those things have like a gun in them or something?
A gun?
I'm sorry. You're telling me that this has some advanced spyware where you know where I'm at a Waffle House right now, but you tell me it doesn't have a gun?
They're not fucking war glasses.
Oh, right. But the CIA level of detection you have on my location is...
It's not for nefarious purposes.
I feel like it feels violent.
That would be crazy if I found that out and it wasn't advertised. Like, oh, there's bullets in here.
Just like a bunch of little poison darts.
Well, Ted, I don't want to keep you, but I know you got a lot of waffles to eat, so I'll but thank you so much.
I'm gonna have 100 of them.
Wow. That's a lot. All right, buddy. Well, thanks for taking my call. I'm gonna keep Soulja Boying it up, and yeah, you enjoy those waffles.
Okay, I will.
Soulja Boy out.
Bye.
Yeah, okay, so Ted didn't sound very impressed over the phone, but I know as soon as we hung up, he filled those little waffle holes with tears of jealousy. Because if Soulja Boy's shitty website is as broken as I think it is, I may be the only motherfucker on this planet who has a pair of these Soulja Boy smart glasses. And when you get a new cool pair of sunglasses, you gotta go show them off. It would be a crime to stay inside with these all day. And unlike Soulja Boy, I don't really feel like committing a crime today. So I drove to a park in Toronto, very slowly, may I add, because driving with these glasses on, super scary and really dangerous. I don't recommend doing that. I honestly think it would have been safer if I just straight up drove drunk. But I safely made it to the park. And look, a beautiful cherry blossom tree. Cherry blossom. Very awesome.
Okay, I'm in the middle of a forest right now. Not exactly, I'm actually in High Park in Toronto. But I thought this would be a good area to really test the directions feature of the Soulja glasses. It said on the website, imagine walking and then you see the directions pop up on your glasses, you know, in your environment. So I thought this would be a good place to test it. I'm pretty skeptical about that feature, but we're gonna find out if that works or not. I'm gonna go into the most remote, random part of this forest and see if the glasses can point me in the right direction and safely guide me back to civilization. Wish me luck.
Here's a nice shot that really illustrates just how much I hate filming myself in public. Could not have looked more suspicious if I tried. Jesus fucking Christ, man. But like magic, as soon as I put those glasses on, the anxiety and fear melts away. I can feel Soulja Boy deep inside of me right now. It feels fucking good. So if you're unaware, High Park in Toronto is a very big park, but it's virtually impossible to get lost in there. Worst case, you walk any direction for like 15 minutes and you're on a main road, basically. So I'm really hoping that these smart glasses will be able to help me escape this public park.
I'm gonna walk a little further into the forest here. Imagine I get murdered right now. That'd be pretty jokes. So embarrassing to die with these on.
I found a remote part of the park far away from crowds and families to test out these glasses. So let's see how smart these things really are.
Okay, how do I get out of this forest? Hello, can you hear me? What the fuck?
So yeah, for some reason my glasses just like would just stop responding to me. I pressed every button on there. I even went back to like watch my original footage of me unboxing just to make sure I was doing everything correctly, and I was. And you know, I'm really glad I was far away from families, like school children that were there. Because dude, I genuinely look like a fucking insane person. Just aimlessly walking back and forth through a forest wearing sunglasses that say Soulja Boy on the lenses. Repeatedly asking seemingly nobody to help me get out of this forest that is just a public park.
Can you tell me how to get out of this forest? Hello?
But after a while, I realized the navigation feature wasn't working because the glasses like wouldn't talk to me while I was recording a video on my phone that it was connected to, and I only brought my phone with me to record at the park. So yeah, the glasses just straight up don't work if you're using your phone for something else, which is kind of like a really bad aspect. I think that's like bad. They're only smart when they're beside their phone. Who are they? Me?
I had to go back home and get my camera because you can't record footage from the glasses while you're getting directions. And it was also connected to my phone, so I couldn't use my phone. So now I have my camera, so now I can actually try the directions aspect. I think it's also important to note that I'm at 38% right now. Let's see if this voice assistant works. I'm stuck in this forest and I need to get out.
Guide you step-by-step with directions or advice to help you find your way out of the forest.
So this is when I realized the navigation feature isn't really like a Apple Maps or Google Maps type thing. It's just a fucking chatbot. It's an AI chatbot. And my microphone didn't pick all of this up, but when I asked the chatbot, like, to direct me, you know, to escape this forest, I was assuming it would be like, okay, based on your location, this is where you go, walk this many meters or some shit, right? Like, I expected some level of intelligence. And I thought this would be a good stress test for this device, right? But the voice assistant, for some reason, went on this, like, super long tirade about, like, how to set up a campfire, which I fucking didn't ask for at all. I asked how to escape this wooded area, and they were just like, well, it looks like you're never getting out of this forest, so you might as well fucking live here now. So I realized at that time that I needed to be more direct with my questions.
Soulja Boy, do you have the capabilities to project directions onto my glasses lenses?
Calling it Soulja Boy.
I don't have the capability to project directions directly onto your glasses lenses.
Yeah. Dude, Glasses literally just admitted to me that it cannot do one of its main advertised features on the Soulja Boy blog. And as frustrated as I was, I still had faith that Soulja Boy could rescue me.
Soulja Boy, how do I get out of High Park, Toronto? I'm looking at a parking lot. What do I do?
And obviously I'm super annoyed that AI is inserted into every feature of these glasses when it really doesn't have to be. But on the other hand, I am glad that at least this video shows how fucking pointless and counterproductive these AI chatbots are. I told these things that I was lost in a forest, but I could see a parking lot in the distance, and this is what they said to me.
Check your surroundings for any pedestrians or other vehicles. 3. Unlock your car doors.
What model do they use?
4. Open the door carefully, watching for any obstacles or cars nearby. 5. Step out of the car, taking your belongings with you.
Wait.
6.
No.
He wants to go in.
Look for the nearest exit signs or lanes. 7. Follow the traffic flow within the parking lot to reach the
I
exit.
think I don't know how to use a parking lot?
Wait for a signal
I mean,
traffic before driving out onto the street.
No, I know how to drive.
And this fucking thing just...
if you can't get out of the park, like, I think it's valid to assume that you can't do much else, right? You might need a lot of steps.
kept on talking and talking and talking. But the really cool part, I was unable to stop it from talking until it was done its entire fucking speech. So I just had to stand there and listen to these glasses instruct me on how to drive around a parking lot for like 5 minutes straight.
So what you're telling me, Soulja Boy, is that if I'm stuck in the forest, you can't help me? What are you doing? Why are you taking pictures? Okay, so I'm a little pissed off that Soulja Boy's website was lying to me. But in rereading the website, it says these glasses overlay digital information onto the real world. No, they don't. They just fully don't do that. For example, imagine receiving navigational prompts via an app, which guides you with arrows appearing in your line of sight as you stroll through a new neighborhood.
It just
I guess
has
it says
imagine.
imagine receiving navigational prompts. I mean, like, yeah, I guess. It does that if I use my imagination, I guess is what it's saying. You could say that about anything. Yeah, I know this toaster doesn't eat your ass, but... Just imagine it. Okay, so that's like a pretty big feature that was advertised on the website, and they just straight up don't do that. Soulja Boy, I don't think that's allowed. I don't think you can just say that a product does something when it fully does not do it. We have the actual glasses telling me that they can't do that.
I don't have the capability to project directions directly onto your glasses' lenses.
So the navigation feature was a straight up lie. Curtis determined that was a lie. But I figured this would also be a good time to test out the music playing feature of the glasses. You know, if I'm being honest, I was feeling a little upset and a little betrayed by these glasses, so I decided to listen to a song that mirrored those emotions.
Is this Bad Day? No. It's a Soulja Boy song. Has to be.
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Tripping. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex have the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision. And you can be cured with some treatment and religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh nah, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know. And God loves all his children. It's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago.
This is a crazy montage.
And I can't change, even if I try.
I'm just so amazed by, like, the effort put into this montage. These glasses must have been amazing to deserve this entire video. I see the conclusion already.
Even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me.
I love her little laugh she's doing.
It was then time to test out one of the other main advertised features of the glasses, the live translation. So I originally asked a member of my team who speaks Spanish if she'd be down to have a video call so I could test out the live translation feature. But I looked on the glasses app and it said that it uses AI, obviously, for the translation feature. And I know Google Translate uses like traditional AI instead of generative AI, which is like way worse, I think. So I don't know if the AI was like a buzzword for this or was actually generative, or so I had no idea. So I decided to just not use it. And not to sound like a boomer, I hardly know her. Call me crazy, but I think language barriers are actually like really nice. Obviously, I understand the appeal of live translation with smart glasses, so you can easily understand and communicate with people regardless of the languages you both speak. But at the same time, I think the existence of that technology threatens to disrupt the social balance. It's my right as a human being to travel to Italy, butcher the absolute fuck out of a menu item, but then end my sentence with grazie. You can't tell me I didn't just order that in perfect, fluent Italian. The inverse is true as well.
That's
when
true.
I worked at Starbucks back in the day, and a tourist would come in who didn't speak English, it was actually like really rewarding to try and help this person get the drink they wanted, because it was a nice reminder that although we may come from different parts of the planet and speak completely different languages, we can still find ways to communicate with one another. And I'm sorry, I think that's beautiful. Yeah, I think that's really special. Way more special than pressing a fucking button on your glasses and being like, okay, computer, make this person English. Later that evening, I decided to get a little bit of editing done. And while I was doing that, I found something really weird.
Okay, well, I was trying to find like B-roll footage for this video. I found out about this collaboration that Soulja Boy did with this company called Bland AI.
It's your boy Soulja Boy. I was the first rapper on YouTube, the first rapper with his own star, the first rapper with the iPhone, and now I'm the first rapper to automate his voice with AI.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So you can like call Soulja Boy at this number and talk to him. I don't want to do that, but you could see videos of people doing it, and it like kind of sounds like him.
Yo, it's your boy Soulja Boy with Bland.com. You run a business or what?
I do.
But it's just as soon as you call him, he's like, you gotta automate your phone call service for your business, and it's like, would Soulja Boy ever really say that?
You need to automate that ASAP. Bland AI can handle all them calls for 11 cents a minute.
Okay, so there's this video of a guy who calls the Soulja Boy AI thing, and dude, it's so funny because he takes it so seriously. And also, I read one of the comments and I almost cried laughing. So let's watch it.
Man, quit playing with the name. What you need? You got a business or what?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, he says bro like he's a real guy on the other line.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
How many calls you handling a day?
Bro, I'm getting like 50 through 75 calls a day, bro.
So you just sitting there answering phones like it's 2005? That's actually insane. You wasting time, bro.
This goes hard.
His laugh reminds me of the My Name Jeff reaction video laugh. And dude, this comment, I just called it. I low-key got nervous. I make clothes and stuff. Dude, why were you nervous, bro? Low-key don't even know. It is the one and only. It's so funny to think of someone calling this and getting nervous, dude. Hey, is this Soulja Boy?
Yo, it's your boy Soulja Boy with Bland.com.
My full day in the Soulja Boy smart glasses was finally coming to an end. And if I'm being honest, I'm a little angry. I was promised smart glasses that are 10 years in the future. Smart glasses that could help me speak a new language, give me a boner, project direction onto the lenses. They can't fucking do any of that. Well, I mean,
He got the boner. He said that frame one. Don't lie.
I'm sure the translation feature is passable, but I didn't want to do that. These are basically just $80 shitty Bluetooth headphones that can also take pictures and videos. But on the bright side, they're super ugly. I'm pissed! And I think Soulja Boy needs to address this. But how on earth can I confront him about these glasses?
I'm the first rapper on Twitch.
First rapper on Twitch, huh? So I checked his Twitch schedule, and what do you know? He was going live on Twitch that night. So let's get some answers.
Oh,
Okay, he
no.
should be going live any minute now. I am nervous because the goal here is to confront him about false advertising. So it unfortunately would be really funny if he just never streamed today. Just gonna wait here until he goes live. Maybe if I put these on and say his name 3 times, he'll show up. Soulja Boy, Soulja Boy, Soulja Boy. Fuck. His Instagram story says Soulja Boy Memorial Day Mansion Kickback. Atlanta, Georgia, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Good vibes, good people, good music, good food. Private location. DM for Addy. Who's Addy? Just kidding. Twitch.tv/SouljaBoy. All streamers welcome.
Don't forget to bring your bikinis. Bring your bikinis. We already got vibes in here. They talking about, oh, we ain't got no bikinis.
Does he want the boys to wear bikinis too? I kind of fuck with that, dude. Bro, don't show up to my house unless you're in a fucking string bikini.
I waited an entire hour for Soulja Boy's stream to start, and it just never did. And I would have been really angry, but like I said, it is super funny that I was going to confront him for false advertising, but I was unable to because he false advertised.
Let down by Soulja Boy yet again. I can't imagine what it's like to be an actual fan of this guy. I've been disappointed the entire time. I did find out the next morning that he ended up going live on Kick, but most of the stream was just a camera set up in the corner while he drank with his friends. And that really hurt to see. Well, I couldn't see it that well because I had Soulja Boy painted on the lenses, but still, it hurt. So yeah, I was unable to confront Soulja Boy about these quote-unquote smart glasses.
Wait, but he said he found that out the next day. He was still wearing them the next day. He loves the product. He's lying, trying to besmirch Soulja Boy's good name. Shame, honestly.
You know, I was confused why these things were even called smart glasses, based on the fact that I asked them how to escape a forest and they told me how to drive around a parking lot. But then it dawned on me. Yeah, I got dawned on. Soulja Boy isn't lying at all. He's calling these things smart glasses, which they are, not in the way us regular people are thinking. He isn't using the word smart as an adjective. Smart is also a verb. Smart, to cause or be the cause or seat of a sharp, stinging pain. So these are smart glasses after all. After a day of using these, my eyes and my heart are experiencing a stinging pain. I think my eyes feel a more legitimate, tactile, stinging pain, but my heart feels the stinging pain of betrayal. Soulja Boy, how could you? Alright, so all jokes aside, obviously these glasses are not good. They really put the ass in glasses. I never thought these were gonna be like amazing, you know? I think you get what you pay for. And if you buy a cheap piece of garbage, it's gonna behave like a cheap piece of garbage. And look, I know being in the music industry is really difficult. Sometimes it is really smart for a musician to diversify and have a business outside of their music career, just in case that goes away, because you never know like how long people are gonna listen to your music and support you. Not to mention the record deals that these huge labels offer to young artists are usually like super predatory, and they trap young musicians in a harmful loop that's almost impossible to escape. So if an artist wants to start selling their own like tech product, all the power to him. Dr. Dre came out with Beats by Dre and made like millions of dollars. Snoop Dogg opened a bunch of dispensaries. Pharrell started a clothing business and a shoe company. Chameleonaire started a tour bus company and then went on to invest in a bunch of other super successful tech companies. Like, there's clearly a correct way for musicians to go about this, you know? And I don't think it's that controversial to say buying cheap tech products from AliExpress to then sell on your own website for more money is objectively an odd thing to do, especially when the people you're selling to are the people who support you and your music. And honestly, to put my tinfoil cap on for a second, I think Soulja Boy's website is broken on purpose. I think it was always the plan to make it impossible to purchase the Soulja Boy smart glasses, because I haven't seen any videos of people actually receiving these glasses. And you can say what you want about Soulja Boy, but he is really good at marketing himself. And what's more valuable, selling a few hundred Soulja Boy smart glasses on your website, or having tons of people talk about the Soulja Boy smart glasses and make posts about it and videos about it? I'm fucking doing it right now. But anyways, a few days after my big Soulja Boy glasses day, I was editing this very video and I got an email saying that Soulja Boy was going live on Twitch again. For real this time. So I figured, fuck it. Let's try one more time. I know it wasn't in my 24-hour Soulja Boy glasses day, but I needed to try again. So I typed in the chat and said, "Hey Soulja Boy, I bought your smart glasses, but I'm unhappy with them. Can I please get an apology?" But he didn't respond.
I'm trying to get in here my son. I said,
I sent it a few more times, and even though Soulja Boy was actively reading the chat,
you should get a portable charger at Walmart.
He was still ignoring me. So I felt defeated.
Messed up.
I felt like this whole video accomplished nothing. But then something amazing happened. Soulja Boy gave a random little kid $100. And sure, this may just seem like a successful man giving back to his community, but like any person watching a video on the internet, I thought to myself, how can I make this about me? And then I realized something.
Yeah.
Since I bought the Soulja Boy smart glasses, therefore supporting Soulja Boy financially, it was kind of like I was giving this little boy $100. You're welcome, little man. Don't spend it all in one place. Or do, I don't know. Everything's really expensive now. And to that, you might say, but Kurtis, you didn't actually buy the Soulja Boy smart glasses from Soulja Boy's website. He didn't get any of your money. And to
I was
that,
gonna say that.
I say, shut up, I can't hear you. So did the Soulja Boy glasses ever actually exist? Well, unlike the other Soulja Boy court cases, the jury's still out on that one. But at least we do know for at least one day, to me, the Soulja Boy glasses were real.
Wow.
Real shitty. Got him! Okay, massive
Good
update.
one.
Sorry. This is breaking news. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd, and as of today, the Soulja Boy smart glasses are no longer on Soulja Boy's website. The only things on his shop now are like t-shirts and also a bunch of like lotions and hand cream and shaving gel that just say Soulja Boy on them, just in case you want to rub Soulja Boy all over your body. I don't want to take all the credit for that.
Makes sense.
Maybe it was a coincidence, but I'd like to think that he saw my comments in the live stream and he was like, oh yeah, fuck, I totally forgot I was selling those. I should take those off the website. So now I'm definitely going to be the only guy with the Soulja Boy smart glasses. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button because believe it or not, one like equals 1 month of a Soulja Boy silver membership. Yeah, that's right. If you like this video, you get all the benefits of
like
a Soulja Boy silver membership,
value,
which is nothing. But this time you get it for free. So like the video. And also, guys, press the subscribe button to become a valued citizen of Kurtistown, okay? If you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world. And I'm the mayor of Kurtistown, so you have to be nice to me. It's the law. And we have a driving school now. Check out the driving school merch. It's very fun. And one more thing, sorry, I've been streaming Minecraft on my Curtis Corner channel right here on YouTube, and it's been a lot of fun. So go check out if you want to watch me play Minecraft again. All right, that's it. I would stick around, but unfortunately, I am stuck in a parking lot, and I don't know how to get out. Wish me luck.
Yes!
Good video. That was fun. Yeah, like, I don't know. Soulja Boy is an interesting guy. I am curious. The thing that Ted said about, has Soulja Boy released music? Has he in the past few years? Does he do that anymore? He feuded with Kanye. Oh, it's over his verse getting removed. That's funny. Okay, he released this album. That's pretty, like, you know, like it has a legacy. Oh, it's literally just his. I see. It got redirected. I even link it. Yeah, I mean, wait, he released Swag 7 and he didn't even talk about it? How can they do that? That's so disappointing. Anyways, I can never go to a Waffle House again in peace, thanks, Soulja Boy. That's real. The ball sound effect is funny. Yeah, the AI is very silly for this one. Not my infant. I get that. Yeah, it is like literally just Curtis buying some knockoff Meta glasses and then like yapping about Soulja Boy. But it was funny. For war purposes, they'd be called the Soulja Boy glasses. That's so real. Yeah, I mean, you have to clean the glasses before you use them. Credit card info is being Soulja Boy. That's so based. This was funny. Wait, Soulja Boy is the first rapper to be talked about by a mayor's YouTube channel? That's so another first. No way. Wow. Yes, this was the big project. I am like kind of curious. Drew said he wasn't making any more videos where he bought stupid products, and Curtis really said, but I will. Yeah, I know Drew said that. That's so sad. I love his stupid product videos. I get it though. I guess he has like literally like, I see. Because he releases like pretty regularly before that. It's kind of exciting because this is also like his longest video in a while and he still has a longer project going on. Neat. I need to watch this one at some point. I want to learn about the time machine. But yeah, we have a lot of videos to watch, honestly. But let me put this in my watch later. I'm trying to remember to do that. Yeah, there's a lot of videos that I want to watch. We're gonna work on that. I'm like making a list. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching, folks. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is. And enjoy yourselves. Bye. Hey folks, thank you for watching the video. Remember to like on YouTube, follow on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch, and have a great rest of your day if you want. I guess I don't really like tell you what to do, but yeah, have a good one. Bye.